Hello guys, so today I will answer a bunch of questions that I seen online and some people ask me about new trader or trading in general or about my strategy. So here we go.
What's one mistake that causes new traders to blow up?
I think it's over trading. I think most people trade too much, take too many setup. I think quality is better than quantity in trading.
What's one rule you'll never break?
I will never go break even because I think it doesn't make sense. Your stop is based on your entry and doesn't make sense for my system personally.
What's one habit outside of trading that changed your trading?
Going for a walk, I think it's very important to reflect and just meditate and just try to improve every day after my trading session.
What's one thing a new trader should stop immediately from doing?
Most people will say strategy hopping, but I do believe strategy hopping is good. So I will say maybe over trading. Most new traders like to take multiple trade and spend so much time on the chart, but in trading less is more, so you need to take less trade and less time on the chart.
What's one habit that helped you develop your patience the most?
I think I repeat myself, but yeah, if you go for a walk, I think it can be good without your phone, just thinking and reflecting, and maybe just journal in your head. It helped me a lot with my trading in general.
What a new trader should be doing at the start of their journey?
I think first they should work a job always on the side. You don't need money from trading in the first place. Second thing is you need to find a mentor or someone that is very profitable, that is transparent, and you're able to replicate those results from this person. And yeah, just invest in yourself, invest in some Discord mentorship, and you need to find a way as a beginner.
Well, do you think anyone can make it as a trader?
No, I don't think so. I think trading is very complicated and not everyone can make it. Some people will just copy trade, they will not understand the fundamental of trading and they will not make it because most people want the shortcut. Most people will not have the discipline to backtest, to just not overtrade, and they will spend so much time on the chart. They will eventually lose all the money. So no, I don't think trading is for everyone.
What is one habit that helped your trading the most?
I think it's limiting my exposure on the chart and limiting my trading quantity. So I take 1 or 2 trades a day and I try to be on the chart maybe 30 minutes, maybe maximum 1 hour on the chart, and after I'm done. So this helped me a lot in my trading.
What's one belief you had when you started trading, but it's actually not true?
Actually spending so much time on the chart. Like all our life, our belief was to work hard and the volume game, but in trading is actually the opposite. You need to spend the least time on the chart and you will make most of the money.
Then what is one behavior that kills funded accounts the fastest?
I think the first thing is your first funded account, you will feel like, oh my god, this is real money. So I do understand this is very scary and this is very stressing, but you need to replicate the same result you did in the eval and don't think about money. I think most people think about money and they overstress. Maybe they will take their profit earlier or they will move their stop loss. So don't let money dictate your trading.
What's one behavior that you used to have but don't have anymore?
I used to trade Asia. It was kind of bad because sometimes I went into the New York session in drawdown in red. So it was very bad. I loved like trading before, but now I'm very focused on just New York AM session and I take 1 or 2 trades a day and that's it. I don't overtrade anymore.
What's the biggest mistake you did after having a payout?
Is being too cocky, too confident, and going heavy again and just blowing the account the next day. So you need to stay grounded. You need to stay humble and just do those base hits every day, and you will have multiple payouts with that same account.
What's the best advice you'd give a new trader?
The best advice is just go get a job, like work a job. I think it's very good for the money, like you make money. Plus, you're very busy in your day, so you don't overtrade and you're not like focused on the trading itself. So it's way better just to be detached from trading at all.
And what's the worst advice you've heard for a new trader?
Most people will say to not strategy up. I think strategy upping helped me a lot personally, so I disagree with that. I know it's an unpopular opinion, but I did strategy upping a lot and it doesn't make sense to continue using a strategy that is not working, so that's why I was doing that. So if you're right now trading a strategy and it's not working, the back testing or in the real market, just stop using it. It's not your psychology, It's not your mental, it's not your journal. This is the strategy, so change it.
What's one behavior that destroys the prop firm accounts the fastest?
Going for Amaran. I'm all day, every day. I do base hits, and most people want the Amaran and do the big number. But if you stick to your journal trading plan and just do those small base hits, I think it will save your account the most.
What's one prop firm rule that actually helps you succeed?
I think consistency. Consistency make you just trade base hits and go for Amaran and keep your account alive.
What is one thing that you would encourage most traders to do in order to find profitability?
Find a good mentor and invest in some people that are very trustworthy, have insane result, multiple six-figure in payout, or even millions if you can find some. So I think like try to replicate their formula, try to replicate their strategy. I know most people's strategy are discretionary, so it's very hard to do, but try to understand their thought process and you'll be profitable eventually.
What is one sign that you're about to overtrade?
And when you shouldn't do something and you have the little voice in your head and saying, oh, you shouldn't do that, and you know you're very emotional, I think that's the time that okay, you need to step out of the trap.
If you could give yourself one piece of advice on your first day of trading, what would it be?
I think treat it very like a business. It's not a game. Treat it like business, like take it very seriously. Even if it's an eval, take it very seriously. Don't stick to the money. Don't focus on the money. Focus on the process. Focus on the trading. Did you follow your trading plan? Yes or no? And at the end of the day, that's fine if you take a loss. If you follow your trading journey, that's fine.
What is one belief you had to unlearn to become profitable?
I think everyone think that okay, if you spend so much time on the chart, you will be profitable, but that's the other way around. That's the opposite. I think at the beginning of my trading journey, I had to learn that okay, volume don't negative like success in trading. Less is more. So the less time I was on the chart, the most money I made. So it was very hard for me to understand that at the beginning, but I understand that and learn that the hard way, unfortunately.
If you had one asset to trade for the rest of your life, which one would it be?
Before I will choose NQ, but now definitely ES is better.
What is one behavior that kills most traders' performances?
I think focusing too much on money and taking too much trade. I think quality over quantity is way better. So just focus on just 1 or 2 trade a day and you should be fine.
What is one rule that saved you the most money?
1 or 2 trade a day and just 30 minutes, maybe 1 hour maximum on the chart. I think that's the best advice, and that's the one way I don't lose too much money because my exposure on the market is very small, so I'm very focused.
What's one thing you would remove from most people's charts?
Oh, that's a good question. Actually, I don't know. Maybe some indicator, I don't know. Maybe Bollingham band and some stuff, I don't know. Chart, too many people use too many indicator, I believe. So maybe, yeah, not too much indicator. I think it messes up the confluence.
What's one reason that most funded traders fail?
They are too focused on the money, and they need to trade the plan, the trading plan, and don't focus on the money and just go every day in front of the chart and just execute.
What's your favorite session to trade?
It's always been New York session. Even if when I was in Dubai, I was trading New York AM session because the most volatility is there. So, and my strategy is based on New York AM stats.
What is one belief that most traders need to learn?
Don't compare yourself on social media, and I will say don't spend so much time on the chart. I know I repeat myself, but this is so crucial. Don't overtrade and don't spend so much on the chart.
What lesson took you the longest to learn?
Base it is okay. You don't need to go for arm runs every day, and it's okay to be wrong as long as you follow your trading plan.
What's one habit that improved your trading the most?
At the end of the week, just reflecting and journaling what happened during the week and see what I could be improve And yeah, just don't do the same mistake the next week.
What is one piece of advice you wish you knew at the beginning of your journey?
It will be long, it will be very hard, but eventually it very worth it. I'm able to take care of people around me, so it's very worth it. And yeah, it's worth it at the end.
Thank you.
Thank you.